Today we're going to talk about IMDb Pro. What is it worth the money, and how can you use it to create opportunities for your acting career? And yes, I'm going to show you how to create your own vanity link and IMDb Pro card in just a little bit, so make sure you stick around. If you're new here, I'm Heidi Dean, and I teach actors how to rock their online presence. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell so you know when I have a new video just for you. Before we dive in, let me first explain the difference between the regular IMDb and IMDb Pro. IMDb is the Internet Movie Database. It's the world's most popular source for movie, TV, and celebrity content, and it's free to access. Give me a like below if you've ever visited IMDb to look up a movie or favorite actor. I thought so. You'd be pretty hard-pressed to find someone who hasn't. Now, IMDb Pro, on the other hand, is a paid upgrade that gives you everything that's in the basic IMDb. Plus, you get contact information, representation information, and more details for each individual listed in the credits of a film or television series. It also allows you to customize your profile, upload photos, videos, and add additional credits. If you're looking to pursue a career in film or television, IMDb is super important. IMDb Pro offers a free 30-day trial, so there's really no reason not to try it out. And there's a super sweet discount that I'll tell you about at the end of this video. So let's do this. Here are 10 ways to clean up and make the most of your IMDb Pro profile so it works for your career, not against it. Number 1, make sure your contact information is up to date. Thousands and thousands of industry decision makers, including casting directors, use IMDb Pro every single day to research, discover, and contact talent. So having your updated contact information and representation contact information is critical for your career. If you already have representation, be sure to add your rep's information. You can add your agent, manager, publicist, even legal representation to the section right here. What's cool is by adding your agent or manager to your profile, you become directly associated with them on the database. This means that when people search for your agent, they'll also be searching for you, even if they don't know it yet, since you'll be listed next to all of the other actors that your agent represents. We can use this representation information on IMDb Pro to find a new agent or manager, or to track projects that we want to be a part of. More of that in just a few minutes. Number 2, make sure you add photos to your profile. IMDb by default will set a primary image for your page and select 6 featured images. But that means it might select the first headshot you ever took, which may have been 10 years ago. As an IMDb Pro member, you can choose a primary image and featured images that best represent who you are and the type of work that you want to book. The first image we see on your profile is that primary image. This is kind of like your profile photo on social media, and for most actors, this will probably be a headshot or some sort of up-close red carpet photo. After you've updated the primary image, add some other photos and think beyond the headshot. And don't be shy. These can be production stills, red carpet photos, wrap parties, behind the scenes photos, any type of photos that show us you're a working actor. In addition to photos, you should also include videos. This could be your reel, individual scenes, or performance clips that show you in action. Now, if you're a voice actor, you can't upload an audio reel, but you can create a video version of your audio reel. You can do this really easy using something like iMovie or an app like InShot. Next, you're gonna wanna make sure you fill out your profile, starting with your bio and your known for credits. Your known for credits provide people who view your page an at-a-glance reference so they can easily see what you've worked on. Now, it's completely up to you which credits you choose. This could be credits that your fans know you for, your favorite work, or maybe even your most recent work. To edit your known for credits, just go to your page and look at your known for section and just click edit. There, you'll be able to let IMDb decide or add up to 4 of your favorite credits. And if you would like to select fewer than 4 known for credits, you can choose the leave blank option. And these known for credits can change as often as you like. For example, let's say that your filmography is mostly TV credits, but you're looking to do more feature film work. If you've already done some film work, you can move 1 or 2 of those credits to your known for section so that you tell us the type of work you're looking to do more of. Next, we want to fill out all your important profile details. You're going to scroll to About, hit Edit About, and you'll be able to edit all sorts of profile information from your biography to your trivia, to education, awards, and your performer profile, which is what we're going to look at right now. On your performer profile, you're going to want to add any unions you're affiliated with, important physical attributes, ethnicity, voice type, accents, languages, and the rest is really special skills, which can be really important for you coming up in search on IMDb Pro. So if you have any special performance skills, athletic skills, languages, musical instruments, or any skills with dance, you're going to want to make sure you fill them out here on your profile. And we'll talk about why this is super important in just a little bit. Number 5, add social media links and links to your official website. As an IMDb Pro member, you can link directly to your Twitter account by going right here. And right here, you can also add the link to your blog or official website. You can also manually add links to your Instagram, Facebook page, YouTube channel, and any other relevant links by going to official websites. But remember, your social media is part of your first impression. So only link to social media accounts that you are super proud of and that you're using professionally for your career. Now, if you're not sure if your social media looks professional, don't worry, I'll link to my totally free ultimate social media checklist for actors in the description below. So after we've updated all your profile information above, let's scroll on down and make sure all your credits are updated and correct. If your episode is aired, make sure you have the credits. If it's not there, you can easily submit this via the submission feature on the site. Now, I often get asked, can I add voiceover credits or even high-profile theater credits to my profile? And the answer is yes. You can actually add them to the section called Unverified Credits. They can be updated right here at the bottom of your IMDb Pro page, right under your official verified credits. Select the filmography section you want to edit, fill in the information, and select Save to make your update. This is especially good for actors who may have had a full career in theater or a full career in voiceover and maybe are making a transition to film and television. Then you can let people know about your past acting experience, even though they don't fit into the film and television categories. Now that your page is looking great, it's time to share it with the world. One of the benefits of having an IMDb Pro membership is that you can create your own vanity URL that will easily direct people to your page. Vanity URLs have the following format: imdb.me/yourname. To customize this name, all you have to do is go to your IMDb Pro page, select Edit Your Page at the bottom of the page, select Vanity URL and other external websites, and then enter your vanity URL. Now, if you have a very common name, your URL might be taken. You'll need to select a different vanity URL. This may be as simple as adding the word actor after your name. This is great to help market yourself when sharing your contact details on websites and especially on social media. It's so much better than putting that ugly long link on these marketing materials. Now, in addition to creating that vanity link, you can create and download an IMDb Pro card and share that on social media. And that is super simple to do right at the top of your profile here. Now, let's talk about how to find an agent or manager using IMDb and how to use it to build relationships for your career. But before we do that, let's all connect in the comments below. Drop the link to your IMDb so you guys can all support each other. Just hop in the comments below and let us know the link to your IMDb. Now that your profile looks fantastic, you can use IMDb to do research and to build relationships for your career. IMDb is a fantastic research tool. You can look up credits, contact information for almost anybody in the industry. You can also research all kinds of upcoming projects that are in development or pre-production that you may want to be a part of. IMDb Pro will tell you who is involved in those projects, from the casting director to the producers, and has their contact information. You could use the track feature to receive notifications for news about projects or people you're tracking. The track feature is awesome because you'll be alerted when someone has a new credit or is in the news, which is obviously a great opportunity to stay top of mind with this connection and offer a congratulations. Now, right under track, there's a feature called list. We can add projects to a list that we might be interested in the moment they're announced. You could also add potential representation or even actors you've worked with to list. These are easy to navigate and super simple to find next time you log in. IMDb Pro is also a great tool for researching potential representation. You can look for a new agent or manager in a few ways on IMDb Pro. First, you can ask yourself what your star meter is. Then, find actors with a slightly better ranking than you and look at who is representing them. Now, when you find their agent or manager, first make sure that they're in your location. It's not going to help you if you're in LA and they're in Toronto. And do they even represent clients at your level? Well, no, because we can look at their clients, we can look at their star meters, we can look at their credits, and you'll be able to gauge if this agency might be a good fit for you. We can also research representation by looking up a show that we might want to be a part of. Let's use The Handmaid's Tale as an example. So if you're an actor in the Toronto area, we could use this show to scout out possible representation. So we would scroll through actors who've been on the show. Keep in mind the actors that are at the top are going to be your series regulars. And as we scroll down, you're going to have your recurring guest stars, and then your guest stars, and then your co-stars. The goal here is to find an actor who is at the same level as you in your career, or maybe just a little bit further than where you are right now. Say you're looking at booking more co-stars, maybe dipping your toe into guest stars, and you want to find representation that's going to help you reach that goal. So we're going to want to scroll down to find other actors that might be at that level and might have representation that could help you reach that goal. Here's an example. Once we click into his profile, we can see who his reps are. We can actually click in to see who his agent is, and we can see their clients. We can see their star meters, all of them right here, and they keep going and going. And you can make a decision whether or not this agent would be right for your career. Remember when we filled out your profile, we talked about those special skills. If these special skills really reflect who you are as an actor and the type of work that you want to do, like maybe you do a lot of dancing or martial arts or stunt work, we can use these special skills to find representation that may rep people with these skills. Let me show you how this works. You can go to this link on the screen and look at your skill. Maybe it is dancing or martial arts, and search for similar profiles that also have those skills, and use this as a starting point for your representation research. So as you can see, IMDb Pro can be a fantastic tool for researching and finding the right representation for you. And remember, this rep information is not available on the regular IMDb, it's only available on IMDb Pro. Now, the last thing we can do with IMDb Pro that affects our relationships in the business is we can use it to find mutual connections. You can find the network tab and people in common feature, look up another actor, casting director, or agent, and see where you might have a common connection. A referral can be a fantastic way to get new representation or meet someone new in the business. So you can use this mutual connections tool in IMDb Pro to expand your network and meet the people you want to meet. Now, before I talk about free trials or sweet discounts, let's talk about what not to do on IMDb. Do not pay to boost your star meter, guys. Save your money for acting class or new headshots. Remember, this business is small and people do business with people they know, like, and trust. Do not pay to boost your star meter because that trust factor is gonna go right out the window. Another big mistake I see a lot of actors making is they have multiple IMDb accounts, but they don't do anything to fix this. If you go to IMDb and you type in your name and you find multiple accounts that have your name and different credits, you need to merge them. If you don't, you're making it super difficult for people to add your credits. If this is you, don't worry, I put step-by-step instructions on how to merge your pages in the description below. IMDb Pro has a free 30-day trial, so if you're not sure if it's right for you, just take the trial, do some research, and see if it works. Plus, if you're a SAG-AFTRA member, in the description below, I put the page and the coupon code you need to get a substantial discount on membership. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a like and make sure you subscribe to my channel for weekly tips for actors. Now that your IMDb looks awesome, let's work on that actor website and your social media. Here's that ultimate social media checklist for actors that's totally free that you can get by clicking right here. Until next time, I will see you on social. Bye.